Best. So we're going to get ready to started here. I want to welcome everybody to our 2026 Senior Scholarship and Awards Program. I do want to start off by saying several of our recipients will not be here tonight because we have a TVC track meet going on right now, and I'm thinking we're going to do really well. So real excited about that. We also have a baseball game going on, so we we will recognize all of our recipients, but when you are called, if you will just come up to the podium, receive your scholarship, and you're more than welcome to go over to our stand over here and get a picture. I am hoping that I'm going to go ahead and say it ahead of time. I'm hoping that this slide doesn't fall. That was a Temu purchase, and anybody who's ever purchased from Temu, you're just keeping your fingers crossed. So if that falls, sorry. I will try to fix it. Okay. So let's get started. I'm going to present the first four scholarships for the evening, and the first set of scholarships, the Governor Merit Scholarship, and the recipients are Tracy Bay, Colby Fry, and Gibson, we keep track, Haley Lee May, Josiah Smith, Holly Swain, Natalie Zinn, get those to them tomorrow when you see them. Next one is the American Red Cross Scholarship. And this year's recipient is Brinley Hutt. The Jackson Vinton Farm Bureau Scholarship goes to congratulations. And the Better Business Bureau Students of Integrity Scholarship goes to Hope Goodson. Next round will be announced by Ashley Urban.
All right. The first one I have tonight is the Lorenzo Lee Sailor Memorial Scholarship, and that goes to Sam Quackenbush. The next one is the Harold Shibley Memorial Scholarship, and that goes to Mallory Bledsoe. The next one is Courtney B. Cottle Memorial Scholarship, and that goes to Natalie Zinn. I have the Francis R. Cecil Memorial Scholarship, and that goes to Kaylin and Colby Fry. And I have the VLTA John Palmer Memorial Scholarship, and that goes to Nash Yates. And also the VLTA John Palmer Memorial Scholarship, or I'm sorry, the Vinton County Local Teachers Association Scholarship goes to Haley Lee May. And our next presenter will be Michelle Rippett.
Apparently I'm shooting there. Um, so the first one that I'm going to present is the Danielle Brooks Memorial Scholarship, and that will go to Wyatt Channel and David Northam, and they both play baseball. So there's the next one that I'm going to present are the university scholarships, and there are quite a few, so please be patient. So, and if your child got one and did not let me know, I don't, so I'm sorry. I like sent them lots of emails and said, hey, you know. So if you think one of them got missed, have a conversation with them, please. Okay, so the first group of scholarships are for Ohio University, and they are to Tracy Bay. Hopefully, I don't drop them all. The next scholarship is to Otterbein University Provost Scholarship, and that is going to Mallory Bledsoe. The next one is Miami University Ohio Governor Scholarship, and that is going to Hope Gibson. That, by the way, is a full tuition scholarship. So it's a really good one. The next one is for Lexi Hamilton, and it is a whole bunch of Ohio University ones. So she got the Ohio Forward, OU Admission, OU Excellence, and the Otto and Thelma Sharp Scholarship. The next one is Marshall for All Debt Free College. That is for Michaela Harris. Again, that's a full tuition. Actually, that's a everything. If anybody's got kids that are interested in Marshall, that's a really good opportunity. The next group are Ohio University, and those are all for Haley. Wilmington College, there are two of those, and those are to Samuel Quackenbush. And Josiah Smith received the Ohio Forward Scholarship. He had a lot of them from OU, but he also got the Ohio State University land grant. And that, no one knows that's full tuition, that's full everything as well. Wheeling University Athletic Scholarship goes to Kylie Smith. And I have the Brooks Jones Scholar and the Singer Texas and Matt Dixon ME Endowment Fund Scholarship and the land grant to Holly Swain. Jace Wiseman he received 4 from Ohio University. Caitlin Clevenger received the Marshall for All Debt Free College. And then Marshall sent me a lot of them, and some of the kids may not be going there, but I am going to announce who got them anyway. So Raymond Blackerby. I saw you come in. I know you were here. Trying to hide from me. Thank you. Riley Bob. Wyatt Wyatt Channel, Kaylin Clevenger, Madeline Davidson,
Thank you.
Colby Fry, Cassidy Graham, Lexi Hamilton, Michaela Harris, Donovan Coleman, or Holcomb, Bailey Kite, Haley Lime, Gabriela Manriquez,
You're welcome.
Zach Mulholland, Dana Murphy, Kaylin Seckman, Kylie Smith, Natalie Zinn. Kylie was at the end. Okay, the next set is the Distinguished Young Women of Vinton County and the ones for the state of Ohio. So the first one goes to Mallory Bledsoe. And the next two go to Lydia Mayers. The Wild Turkey Festival Queen Scholarship goes to Cassidy Graham. And the Vinton County Junior Fair Second Attendance Scholarship goes to Madeline Davidson. Now I'd like to present the Donnie Burns Scholarship. His wife, widow, would like to express her sadness that she was not able to make it this evening, but I will present on her behalf. These go to Kaylin Fry, and because they are separate entities, I will not call them together.
Thank you.
And Colby Fry. So this one is a new one. This is the Southern Ohio Forest Rally Scholarship. And that is going to Mallory Bledsoe and Kylie Smith. And the next presenter is Diana Kimpton Rhodes.
feel bad because the family prepared a speech for me and I it's just reading names. But anyway, faith, family, golf, music, animals were a few of this girl's most important things that interested her and truly defined Olivia Liv Montgomery. On May 6, 2024, Olivia entered heaven after a long battle, 5-year battle with osteosarcoma. This is a form of bone cancer, and as a student at Wellston High School, Liv was involved in band, 3-year member of golf, and participated in the FFA when her health would permit her to. She was a longtime member of 4-H. The Liv family demonstrated her faith by being involved in several church activities. Liv shared her faith in God with those around her. The Love for Liv Memorial Scholarship is given in honor of this remarkable young lady. Applicants must maintain a 3.0 grade point average, participate in sports, music, or have been a part of a faith-based organization. On behalf of the Montgomery family, I am greatly honored to present this 2026 Love for Liv Scholarship to Colby Fry.
Thank you. Thank you.
And I will introduce Michaela, Zira, and Jared.
Yourself.
No.
That's fine. I'm like have a loud voice naturally, so I don't even think I need to be close to the microphone. The Veterans of Foreign Wars Auxiliary, founded in 1914, is one of the nation's oldest and most dedicated veterans service organizations. The auxiliary is composed of relatives of veterans who served in the foreign conflicts. Their mission is to honor the sacrifices of our nation's service members by supporting veterans, active duty personnel, and their families. The VFW Auxiliary donates millions of volunteer hours, champions legislation that benefits veterans, and promotes patriotism among youth. One of their proudest commitments is to education, providing scholarships that recognize and support the next generation of leaders. Tonight, as we celebrate academic achievement and community service, we are honored to recognize these students. We have three $500 scholarships to present tonight. Our first youth awarded is Camden Ackley.
Yeah, that
The second to be honored tonight is Mallory Bledsoe. Carter Lindner is our last youth to be presented with a scholarship this evening. And I think he's on the TBC track. It's well known for that.
Yeah.
And next to present is Doug Perry and Tim Reed from the McArthur VFW Post 5299.
Good evening. We have three to present as well, same as the auxiliary. First is Camden Ackley. Madeline Davidson.
Thank you.
And Cassidy Graham.
And the next presenter is Misty Napier with the University of Grand Scholarships.
What a wonderful group tonight. I would just like to say congratulations to all the faces, all of the students that are here tonight. You should celebrate yourselves and to the parents, staff, teachers, everybody that's contributed as a success partner in these students' lives. I would really like to thank you for that as well. I think you've done a fabulous job. On behalf of the University of Rio Grande and Rio Grande Community College, I would like to congratulate the class of 2026 and welcome those of you who will be joining us on main campus this fall or at the Academic Center in McArthur. Thanks to the many private donors and friends of Rio, we are able to offer more than 300 scholarships to deserving students each year with our Red Storm Scholarship. Today, it is my absolute pleasure to award some of those scholarships. The Myron Herrick Fowler Scholarship in the amount of $1,000 goes to Miss Camden Ackley. Congratulations. The Leo Crownover Memorial Scholarship in the amount of $1,000 goes to Raymond Blackerby IV. Can I just say, some of these students I have been working with for several years, and it has been an absolute pleasure to get to know you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Summer Case. Palin Clevenger. Miss Colby Fry. Congratulations. The Robert L. and Alice Fry Rannell Scholarship in the amount of $1,000 goes to Zachary Ramsey. And also Mr. Nash Yates. Congratulations. The Vinton County National Bank Scholarship in the amount of $1,400 goes to Miss Layla Tucker. The Rio Grande Thrive Scholarship awards 2 years room and board, which is a value of up to $22,000. This year's recipient of the Thrive Scholarship is Raymond Blackerby IV. Smile, Raymond. The Continued Commitment Program Scholarship will award $1,000 to students who have completed 12 credit hours or more at Rio as a CCB student and who have been accepted for fall admission. The scholarship will be renewable each year, so every year they could have opportunity to receive this. Some of these students are going elsewhere, but I would just like to provide their names for acknowledgement and their accomplishment. Trayson Bay, Raymond Blackerby IV, Mallory Bledsoe, Summer Case, Wyatt Channel, Madeline Davidson, Colby Fry, Cassidy Graham, Cole Hammond, Donovan Holcomb, Brinley Hutt, Bailey Kite, Carter Lindner, Darcy Robinson, Josiah Smith, Layla Tucker, Nash Yates, and Natalie Zinn. What a fabulous group of students. Thank you. The next presenter is Mr. Joe Thacker.
Evening. I'm here to present the Buckeye Constructions and Restoration Scholarship. Everybody else is out of the office, so you're all stuck with me. It's a $500 scholarship that goes to somebody who is chosen to enter in a construction-related field or has proven that the field that they're going to is related to construction. And the young lady who's awarded this wrote an essay that really impressed Bob, and she did a really good job with uh, tying ultrasound into concrete, which is a scanning tool that we actually use to look for steel and things in concrete. So it's pretty neat. And that young lady is Colby Fry. You did. It was very good.
Thank you.
And the next presenter is Michelle Royce.
Evening, everyone that knows me knows I do not need this microphone. As a longtime kindergarten teacher, I say this every year in the crowd here. This is my favorite night records. We love to see our Vinton kids be successful. The seniors came over to Central Elementary this morning, and there were a few tears in the hallways. So they grow up so fast, as you parents know. But I'm here to represent the McArthur Business Professional Women's Club, and this year we've chosen to award our scholarship to Mr. Josiah Smith in 5 columns. And the next presenter is my good friend, Marcia Ward in Albany.
Good evening. We are here again this year representing the Eagles Ladies Auxiliary 2279. Our organization raises money. We have a logo of people helping people. Our organization recognizes students each year who display civic responsibility. These students have exemplified civic responsibility through volunteering and participating in many clubs and activities in both our schools and our community. We wish them the best of luck in their future endeavors. The first scholarship goes to Madeline Davidson. The second scholarship goes to Kaylin Clevenger. Our scholarships are $1,000 each. Our next presenter is tucked it away. Derek Barnett with the Atomic Credit Union.
Good evening. This is my third year doing this. It never gets easy. So, on behalf of the Atomic Credit Union, I have scholarships for the following 3 students. First up is Samuel Quackenbush. The second is Natalie Zen, and the third is Carter Linder. And I believe all 3 are not yours. Oh, and I always forget this one. The next person up is Hannah Thompson and Danielle Ranch.
I'm solo tonight. Hannah's got an thing with. Thanks to the generous community support of our local 4-H program and fundraisers such as our yearly noodle dinner, the pie auction at the Junior Fair livestock sale, and the 4-H food booth proceeds from the Junior Fair, 4-H Advisory Council is able to award $5,000 this year in senior scholarships, as well as we have been able to pay down the cost of 4-H camp for every 4-H'er who wants to go. So we greatly appreciate Vinton County's continued support of the 4-H program and that past extension money that we sweated a little bit about. So thank you. Thank you so much. We have several to give away. So the apple pie scholarships are $1,500 each. One's to Hope Goodson, Cassidy Graham. And that money comes directly from what is raised at the livestock sale.
Thank you.
And congratulations. Okay, 4-H Council Scholarship, Lydia Mayers. and Trace and Faye. The George Knox 4-H scholarship goes to Jana Murphy. In memory of Lana Sammy Hebron scholarship, we have 2 of those, one's to Trace and Faye. And Hope Vincent. And the Ron and Vicky White 4-H scholarship goes to Colby Fry. Okay, next up is Elizabeth Lambert. Hello, everyone. My name is Elizabeth Lambert, and I am pleased to present the 3rd annual Neva Diane and Boone Eli Wiltz Memorial Scholarship. My sister, Isabel, had dreamed of offering this scholarship for many years. She asked her family for support, and the scholarship became funded in a matter of minutes. I would like to thank the donors that gave selflessly and generously. Bill and Aaron Lambert, Elizabeth and Boone Lambert, Eli Lambert, Isabel and Will Robinson, Clayton Woltz and Yvonne Hood, Tara and Eric Devlin, Betty Puckett Zen, Aubrey and Gabe Sowers, and Linda, Christy, and Misty Puckett. Grandma was a spiritual warrior who trusted in God in everything that she did. She attended World Outreach Church in Wellston and was a former Sunday school teacher at Antioch Kelly Church. She often recited the 91st Psalm. I will say of the Lord, He is my refuge and my fortress, my God, in Him I will trust. She put God first and had faith that could move mountains. She taught her children and grandchildren the importance of words and the power of prayer. Grandma raised and cared for her 4 children. She graduated from Mifflin High School in Columbus, Ohio in 1967. She studied culinary arts at Hawking College and enjoyed decorating cakes. Diane retired from a 20-year career with the United States Postal Service, where she touched the lives of many as a mail carrier in Hampton. Grandma loved working in her hillside garden, planting trees, cooking, reading her Bible and spiritual books, watching the Ohio State Buckeyes, and spending time with her children, grandchildren, and great-grandchildren. She was also a world traveler, going places as far as Uganda, Singapore, and Cambodia. Her favorite trip was her pilgrimage to Israel. Grandma was preceded in death by her beloved son, Boone Eli Woods. Boone attended Allensville Elementary and Vinton County Junior High. His favorite class was home economics. He enjoyed horseback riding, 4-H, and helping his mother in the garden. Boone was known for his bright smile and wonderful sense of humor. He brightened up any room and was said to bring people together for good. Boone was a good friend to all. We would like to extend our sincere thanks to each of the scholarship applicants. We were impressed by the talent and dedication shown to all who applied. Please join me in congratulating our scholarship recipient, who will receive an $800 award, Mallory Bledsoe. Mallory, thank you for your thoughtful application. Your passion and dedication were truly inspiring. We wish you continued success in all that you pursue. Thank you. We have Leland and Christina Gill.
Good evening. First, I want to comment on progress. Tonight, as we've done the last several years, I noticed we've awarded 2 land grant scholarships to Ohio State. When I graduated from Vinton County a few years ago, I went to my guidance counselor here, well, not in this building, of course, and I asked her for an application to Ohio State. She said, "I'm not giving you one." She said, "It's too big. You're not going to Ohio State." Unfortunately, I had an uncle who was a superintendent at another school district close by, and I called him up and I had an application in a couple of days, and I was able to go to Ohio State. Now here we are annually giving 2 full rides to Ohio State. We've come a long way, and I'm really glad to see it. Kudos to Vinton County. Kudos to Ohio State. One thing I always like to mention, of course, my junior year here in Vinton County, we had a commencement speaker who also happened to be my commencement speaker when I graduated Ohio State spring quarter, winter quarter of 1986. He coached a few football games at Ohio State. Few may have heard of him, some of the young ones may have not. His name was Wayne Woodrow Hayes. And mainly people knew him as Woody. Woody was the coach. And Woody had several quotes out there, but one thing that he said in our commencement speech up there, he quoted Henry David Thoreau, that something I always like to mention, and I hope that the students here that are here tonight will remember, and someday you'll be standing up here and you'll think of this. And what he said that day, he said, "You can never really pay back, you can only pay forward." So we're here tonight to pay forward, and hopefully someday you'll be up here and you'll be able to pay forward. Our first scholarships we'd like to award tonight are for David Gregory Gill scholarships. Gregory, I've never figured it out why. Gregory absolutely loved coming to school. So as a result of that, when we had our store, our employees started a David Gregory Gill scholarship in his honor. And it's for students going on into education. So our first scholarship tonight is for Haley Lee-May. I hope I don't butcher this. Jana Murphy. And Nash Yates. Then we have the Gills Family Scholarship. And our first recipient is Cassidy Graham. Donovan Holcomb. Madeline Davidson. Next presenter is Dale Grace.
I'm here this evening representing the Grand Lodge of Free and Accepted Masons of Ohio for the 13th District. I have 3 scholarships that are $1,500 apiece, and the first one goes to Haley Lee May. Congratulations. The next one is Samuel A. Quackenbush and Holly M. Swain. And the next presenter will be Molly, Lowry.
Yeah. Molly is, they just won as of about 5 minutes ago at her high school tournament softball game. So they beat Oak Hill 10-0 and are moving on. So my name is Amy Francis. I'm a friend of the family. I told the family I'd do anything for them. I didn't think public speaking was part of it. I had a big long essay, but I'll shorten it some. But this is a Tab Strong scholarship, and she passed away with Lou Gehrig's disease. And we asked that these scholarship winners write an essay about the epitome of strength. So this is my essay to Tab, if I can get through it. Gonna come bail me out, Cole? All right. Tabitha was a 2006 graduate of Vinton County High School. She was a normal, mostly normal, working mother. She spent her days in nursing school and her evenings at her children's sporting events or school events. A brief time sleeping and her nights working. Also, she could achieve her dream of becoming a nurse. She loved people and making them laugh and always had a goal of giving back to her community. Midway in this journey, she began to have weakness in her right hand. About a year and multiple opinions later, she received a diagnosis at Cleveland Clinic. Tabitha had what she suspected, Lou Gehrig's disease, more commonly known as ALS. Unlike any other disease, ALS is a death sentence. Despite the advancements in modern medicine, there is no cure. Tabitha's battle also occurred during COVID, so all the clinical trials were shut down. Once they opened back up, she didn't qualify for them because she had progressed too far. Tabitha fought her diagnosis in late 2019 until her passing on February 4th, 2023. Throughout it all, Tabitha exemplified strength in many ways. Strength is being given a fatal diagnosis and waking up each day and being the best mother to your children, child to your parents, sister, aunt, cousin, friend, and coworker. Strength is giving up the career you dreamed of in 2 short months because your hands no longer functional enough to administer an IV or simply chart a note. Strength is giving up driving because you cannot put on a seatbelt. She did get a ticket, and that kind of forced her hand. But and be able to safely transport yourself or your children. Strength is taking 1.5 hours to eat pancakes in Bob Evans despite your friend's willingness to help simply because you want to keep the little last bit of independence you have. Strength is making jokes about your shirt falling on the floor with you in it because your legs fail to support you when you walk. Strength is relying on others to dress you and brush your hair when your body has failed you. Strength is conceding and let others come to you to visit instead of you going to them. Strength is losing your voice and being dependent on an eye gaze device to communicate. Strength is spending 45 minutes to send a 2-sentence text to check on a friend in need. Strength is relying on medical means to eat and breathe to just have a few extra months, weeks, or days with your young children. Strength is knowing you will never see your children go to prom, graduate, get married, or have families of their own. Strength is never complaining despite being in chronic pain and scared of the unknown. Strength is mourning all of your own losses silently so that it makes it easier on your loved ones who are watching you decline. I could continue for hours to tell you the things that made Tabitha strong. She put things into perspective one day when I asked her if she was angry, and she simply said, "I'm battling ALS so somebody else didn't have to." Sorry. My advice to each of you recipients, and even to each of you listening, is not to take advantage of this gift of life you have been given. Use it, cherish it, and make the absolute most of it. Enjoy the little moments, celebrate the big ones, and make a habit of telling people you love them as often as you can. Tab's family and I would like to thank each student who submitted their essays and letting us experience your own stories. We are proud to announce the 2026 scholarship recipients. Kylie Smith is at a TBC track meet, but she received a $500 scholarship. Colby Fry received a scholarship in the amount of $750. And Kaylin Clevenger receiving a scholarship in the amount of $1,000. Next percent is Connie Mundy and Jeff Cooper.
Well, if you've ever been to one of these ceremonies with me representing Eastern Star, this is not Jeff Harper. This is Mr. Scott Ward. And since he's never done this before, he wants me to go first so that I can show him the way. Okay, so here we go. So I'm representing Sereno chapter number 128 here in McArthur. And I'm also representing myself as a retired educator in Vinton County Schools. And today it just worked out that I happened to be at Central Elementary volunteering in Mrs. Royster's kindergarten. And the seniors came in their caps and gowns, and what a delight that was. So we all lined the hallways and tapped their hands, didn't we, Trayson, as they walked by. And it was just such a joy to see them. And so then Mrs. Royster and I had a conversation. Well, were they your first graders or were they your second graders? And we had to figure out, okay, these are the second graders. Okay. So now I'll get back to what I needed to be doing. This year, Eastern Star has the privilege of giving 2 scholarships of $500. Here's one of our scholarship committee members right here. I wanted her to come up, but she's taking pictures. And I could never be on the committee because I've had most of the kids. So Kayla doesn't know the kids, and our 2 other people, we have one member from Columbus and one member from Winston. So they just read them, and I think they make a fine choice. But it's a hard job, isn't it, Kayla, to choose? Okay, so here we go. Eastern Star's first scholarship recipient is Hope Goodson. She's not here. And our second one is Mallory Bledsoe. Congratulations. And now, Mr. Scott Ward, you see how it's done.
All right, thank you. Thank you. Well, this is my first time, but I'm honored to be here for Delta Lodge. We've got 4 scholarships. The first one I'm going to do is kind of special, just because it's to a dear friend and dedicated member to Delta Lodge who passed away last August. I'll cut this very short because the list, I could be up here all night with this. Larry E. Clary graduated from Allensville High School in 1958 and was one of the first EMTs in the state of Ohio. He was a 55-year member of Delta Lodge 207. He was a member of the Trial Lodge, Trial Chapter, the Trial Council, Jackson Commandery, the Knight of the York Cross Honor, Aladdin Temple Shrine, and the Clan Aid Hillbillies. He was also an Army veteran where he served as an Army medic. He retired after 32 years in the Vinton County Treasurer's Office and served 40 years on the McArthur Fire Department. So this scholarship reads, Delta Lodge 207 proudly presents this award in memory of Brother Larry E. Clary, to Lydia Mears. The next is Carter Linder. The next one is Colby Fry. Next one is Kaylin Fry.
You did a good job.
Thank you. First time.
And the next presenter is Derek Jones. Okay. Down here.
There you go. Yeah.
So then the next one would be Tessa McDaniel. Am I saying that correct? Tessie McDaniel.
Good evening. I'm Tessie McDaniel. It's Becky Doyle. We're here representing Scioto Valley Realtors. And this scholarship is going to Carter Lindner. It's a $500 scholarship. Next up will be Ashley Irvin.
The next one I have is the Ron and Vicki D. White Memorial Scholarship, and that goes to Kaylin Fry. The next one is the Holzer Health System Science Award, and that goes to Colby Fry. And the other Holzer Health System Science Award goes to Lydia Mayers. Next is the Viking Player Spirit Award Scholarship in memory of Ashley Mercer, and that goes to Holly Swain. And the last one I have is the Crusaders for Cody Foundation in memory of Cody Napper, class of 2006, and that is Madeline Davidson.
Thank you.
And the next presenter is Teresa Snyder with Vinton County Cattlemen's Association.
Good evening. It is an honor to be up here, and I have to tell you, I had that magic moment this morning too. We were over at Central and, of course, doing preschool registration, and in come the seniors. So, such a fabulous time to be able to see preschoolers come in to register and then see our seniors and know that you've been part of that journey. And I want to tell you, not only did you inspire the kids that were in the hallway giving you high fives, but you also inspired your former educators because I've been receiving these little pictures of myself with the students when they were preschoolers and when they received their little graduation diploma from preschool. So talk about something that ages you but warms your heart. It definitely does. So I would like to personally congratulate each one of you this evening. I'm extremely proud of you, and I know that you will continue to blaze a trail filled with much success. In addition to my role as assistant superintendent, I'm also a 4-H advisor and do a lot to promote agriculture among our youth. So I'm here tonight to present the Vinton County Cattlemen's Association Scholarship. We typically give away one. This year we had to give away two. We have two graduating seniors that are just absolutely stellar when it comes to leadership skills and civic involvement. With that said, through their work in FFA, 4-H, and the show ring, I've seen firsthand their willingness to help others and continue to set the bar high. These girls come in the show ring and they will absolutely give it their all. And even leading up to the show ring, no matter who wins or loses, they still shake hands and show great teamwork and sportsmanship. With that said, I would like to congratulate Cassidy Graham and Kaylin Fry. And our next presenter, I will say this, I am glad I go before him because he is a hard act to follow. Rich Weller, come on up. And he always puts me on the spot like this because I'm whispering, I won't do it, right? So it's recording. Here we go.
Good evening. Wait a minute. Come on. Good evening. It's a little better. That's a little better. Hey, listen, I got to break script here for just a second, and I gotta first off call out a couple of things. Number one, we've got the name of our recipient right here in this envelope. Man, I certainly hope they're not playing baseball tonight or not in our TVC challenge. So the name's right here. Hopefully they're here. All right. Number two, I see this logo here, Stellar Films Motion Pictures. Listen, I got to give a shout out for this organization for bringing to life and streaming this incredible event. Like you've heard, the most excited people here are the presenters. Like you students, you're like, that's just another event. Wait until you're our age. This is an incredible thing. And thank you, Stellar Films and Mr. Dakota Dunn, for making this happen right now, being broadcast throughout the world. How elite, incredible you students are. So thank you for letting me shoot those couple of things in. So now I do want to cover three things. I want to cover three things. Number one, I want to tell you about the Weller Scholarship Fund. So the Weller Scholarship Fund, not designed for grades or athletics. We're looking for entrepreneurs. Okay, yeah, looking for entrepreneurs. And tonight, well, we will recognize, hopefully, our 14th student. 14th. Okay. And it's all about entrepreneurs. And we've done, in order to raise awareness and sponsors for our scholarship fund, we've done a number of crazy endurance things. And the last big event was just this past January, in which it was an 18-hour ultra marathon, 18 hours. I ran for 18 hours. Guess how many miles I ran? 18 hours. Take a guess. Shout out a number. 18 hours. 20. Higher. You only get a guess once. How many miles did I run in 18 hours? 45 higher. 85 lower. 62 will take it. It was 65 miles I ran in an 18-hour period for you guys. Okay. So that's the first thing I wanted to tell you about the Weller Scholarship Fund. The second thing I wanted to talk about tonight, since I have the floor, just a couple more minutes, I want to talk about family. I want to take just a moment and talk about family. And would it be okay if I go first? Would it be okay if I go first, like 30 seconds? Is it okay? All right, thank you. Well, listen, I wanna first recognize or talk about my grandmother, Miss Lila Graham from Hamden, Ohio. Grandma 14 tonight, number 14 tonight. Number two, I'd like to recognize my wife Penny and my son Joshua Weller for putting up with me. All those different endurance events, chasing me all around and putting up with my attitude after coming in after a practice run. Thank you, guys. And then finally, like to recognize my father, Mr. Larry Weller, who he is here with me tonight, a 1965 graduate. Ready? of Hamden High School, not Vinton County High School, Hamden High School. Yes, there was a tie. Thank you, Dad. And hey, Mr. Larry Weller is the walking Google Maps for Ohio. I promise you that. I promise you. All right, so now it's your turn. So now it's your turn. Like, listen, again, you all have done some incredible things, but you haven't done it alone. I know you haven't. You've had many people there to support you. So what think about it. Who made you all those dinners? Who took you all those practices and drove you all around? Who did the dishes, and who got on you for staying on top of your homework? We know you didn't do it alone. You had tremendous support. So what I want you to do, I'd like everybody to stand. I'd like everybody to stand. Okay? I took about 30 seconds. I'd like everybody to stand. Students, you've got about 30 seconds. I want you right now to go thank that person or those people right now. Go 30 seconds. Go thank those person or people that made you be here possible. You got 30 seconds. Give them the love. Give them the love. All right. All right. Stay standing. No, everybody stay standing. Okay. Everybody stay standing because in this envelope, again, I've got a number of questions. So here goes number one. Here's question number one, or challenge number one. If you are a student of Vinton County, if you're a student of Vinton County, please stay standing. Everybody else sit down. Boom, I just wiped out over half the audience. All right, students. You're all nervous, aren't you? Oh, it could be me. It could be me. But here's question number two. Please stay standing. If you were involved with the drug-free clubs of America, anybody else who wasn't, please sit down. Okay, drug-free clubs of America. And if you haven't figured out again, these things, they're still hopefully standing here somewhere. So let's try the next question, the next challenge. If you were involved in any sport while you were in high school, please stay standing. If you weren't involved in any sport, please have a seat. All right, still got quite a few people. If you were involved in 4-H, please stay standing. Anybody else that wasn't, please have a seat. I'm getting nervous. We're getting that narrowed down. I hope the right person is here. Okay, and here's the last question. If you own a business, wait a minute, that could have been it. We have one person standing. Oh man, I hope this works. I'm opening a sealed envelope right now. We have one person standing. Who sealed this? I don't know. But we got one person standing and we got a name. Cassidy Graham. Did we do it? Yeah. Listen, as Cassidy's coming up here, listen, it's all about her. I want to read to you, stellar things that you've done. By the way, I'm Rich Weller. It's very an honor to meet you. So, wait, just one more minute. Just one more minute. This is the best night of the year. One more minute. So, stellar things, right? Everybody done incredible things. But let me read to you what put this person in as our recipient this year. So my major is currently sonography. I'm also a young entrepreneur. I and I started a small business. I got to get some glasses that has thrived based on my love of agriculture and Western wear. That business, Cassidy's Western Boutique. It goes on. There's many things. But listen, Cassidy, it's quite an honor to meet you. I've got a couple of things for you.
Well, I couldn't do without my mom. Also, we talked about family.
It's not your mom's night. You already thanked her. Yeah, you already thanked your mom. So again, congratulations. Hey, come up with me later.
Thank you so much.
All right, your next presenter is Natalie Grace.
Natalie couldn't be here this evening, so I am filling in. And like Terry did not want to go after Mr. Weller, here I am. So sorry. For Miss Natalie Graves, she was here to present the Beta scholarship, and that recipient is Brinley Putz. The scholarship is the Carrie G. and Mildred R. Strasbaugh Scholarship. That is to Jacqueline Hamilton. The Vinton County Education Foundation Scholarship goes to Summer Case and Josiah Smith. Allensville Alumni Association goes to Mallory Bledsoe. The Busby Elementary goes to Haley Leavitt. The Buckeye Rural Electric Cooperative Children of Members Scholarship, Hope Gibson. Sure.
I wasn't nervous about, well, I kind of was. I hate speaking in public. I can sing in front of anybody. But I hate speaking in public. And I wasn't too bad until he told me that this is going worldwide. So, so I don't know how this is going to go, but we're going to try. Um, so having said that, I would also like to take the opportunity to thank a couple of people, Candace Walton and every one of you that have children that are doing this right now and receiving things. You should be thanking Candace as well. The class that she has, she focuses a lot on. I couldn't do it without her helping me get them on task and getting things in, because I bet you guys don't know that your children are procrastinators. I'm sure you had no idea, but they are, and Candace is really good at making sure that they meet those deadlines and get those things in. So I truly appreciate that. I'd also like to thank Marcia Ward, not the Marcia Ward that was here, but Marcia Ward who helps me. She helped me today and yesterday get all of this in order, and she's collected the scholarships from the kids for me. So without her keeping me in line and organized, I probably wouldn't have been able to get this and pull this off for the final time. So, having said that, I would like to award the Brian Mollenham Scholarship to Kylie Smith. And I feel like I have a really big mess over here, but I'll take care of it. Oh, I'm saving this. Okay. The Clayton Miller Scholarship, again, to Kylie Smith. The Harold V. and Fern R. Felton Scholarships, Camden Ackley. And Kaylin Clevenger. The Jesse Patterson Memorial Scholarship to Haley Lee. The Carrie and Jody Galley Scholarship to Lexi Hamilton. The Pepsi scholarships are going to Sam Quackenbush and Mallory Bledsoe. And the Vinton County National Bank Social Media Scholarship to Cassidy Graham. And I bet you guys thought I forgot the Fishers, but I didn't.
By the way, all of your scholarship certificates have instructions for who you need to contact. They're in envelopes or they're on cards. So please keep track of those because you're going to need them. Obviously, I'm not going to be here next year when you guys are all calling me going, how do I get my scholarship? I'm not going to be here. So make sure you keep track of that. And the final ones are the Fisher scholarships. So the first ones would be the Fisher Family Scholarships, and the first one is going to Raymond Blackerby the fourth.
Thank you.
The second one will go to Hope Goodson, Haley Lee May, Carter Lindner, Samuel Quackenbush, and Natalie Zinn. The Nell L. Fisher Music Scholarship is going to Madeline Davidson and Nana Murphy. You're so different. Sorry, you can't.
Okay.
Because you're giving money every
Yeah.
year. Okay.
Thank you. Okay. Thank you.
Okay, so I keep saying I'm not going to be here. I'm done at the end of this year, school year, so I'm retiring. I want to say that it's been a pleasure to work with all of your children through I think it's 13 years this time. I was here 4 years as a Spanish teacher before, and it has been an absolute pleasure to work with all of your kids. I appreciate that you have entrusted them to me to get them to the next step. And sometimes that was a little rough, but we all got there. So thank you for that, and thank you for coming, and I appreciate it all.
At this time, what I like to do is announce our valedictorian and our salutatorian. They did get their medals today, but I do like to recognize them in front of you. I like to read their bios so you understand what great student. We have great students here tonight, but these are exceptional students. Hope Goodson and Holly Swain, who are not here, they are valedictorians, but I would like to introduce our salutatorian. Tracy Bay is the son of Brandy and Michael Robarge and Brent Bay. During his 4 years at VCHS, Tracy has been a member of the National Honor Society, Drug Free Club of America, and is a senior class representative. He is a 4-year varsity letterman in cross country and plays for the Athens Bobcats high school hockey team in the Ohio Classic Hockey League, and is a 2-year member of the Vinton County Independent Anglers Bass Fishing Team. He also participated in CCP and 4-H. After high school, Tracy plans on attending Ohio University to major in civil engineering. Ladies and gentlemen, Torian Tracy Bay. Haley Lee May is the daughter of Stacy Thomas and the late Jeff Lee May. During her high school career, she was a 4-year varsity letterman in football and basketball cheerleading. She was the secretary for National Honor Society and an active member of the French Club, Drug Free Club, journalism team, Quizzball team, and was elected as junior class treasurer and senior class social media manager. Haley plans to attend Ohio University to major in early childhood and elementary education. Ladies and gentlemen, valedictorian Haley Lee. So again, please give a round of applause to Mrs. Shelter, because this is it for her. She will be flying stop in her next career. So we wish her the very best. Congratulations, students. You are awesome. Thank you so much to all of our scholarship donors. We appreciate you every single year. Without you, we could not do this. Our kids could not get the dreams or get the recognition that they need. So we appreciate all of your efforts so much. Thank you so much, and have a safe trip.
This broadcast was brought to you by Stellar Films Motion Pictures with the help of First Choice Heating and Cooling of Southern Ohio, the Mid-Ohio Valley Film Commission, and the Freemasons of Albany 723. Thank you for watching, and we will see you next time.